All right. Apparently we have a verdict, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Is my sound working? Looks like it is. Hello. I am doing good, Lost Soul. It's good to see you in the chat. Let me get another feed up just in case, because we've got audio on this on a different one. I'm not sure why there's not audio here. Let's see. All right, what's the outcome, everybody? What do you think? All my phones are going off. Oh, hey, Sean. You guys sniping us? Hello, hello. Sorry, I muted it. Just waiting for the... oh, here we go. Should get some sound here in a second. I'm not sure why we don't have sound yet. I caught that one already. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, Jamie, you want a link? I see you in the chat. Get on up here and talk to us, girlfriend. I am thinking probably guilty, but I want to say guilty and then be excited when it's a not guilty. I've got no sound coming from the courtroom yet. Not on this feed, anyways. I don't want to play the other feed, but I guess I could. No sound on that one. There was sound earlier on the other feed, and so that's what sort of startled me. I'm like, ooh, we got movement again. Hey, Jamie, what do you think's going to happen here?
Oh, I'm trying to be positive, and they got it right this time.
See, it's me. It's entirely me. All right, hang on.
What?
You all talk, and I'll be back.
What
That's
happened?
the problem. It's me.
Oh.
Hey.
Anyway. Oh, hi, Nick.
Hi, Jamie. How are you doing?
Good.
And Dave took all down?
Oh, he said he was having audio issues. He couldn't hear
All
us.
right.
So he'll be right back.
Mm.
Anyways, what do you think?
From a streamer's point of view, I'm kind of hoping for a not guilty verdict, because that would mean an appeal in the Jennifer case would get easier. But I do, considering the earlier trial and them convicting her, the evidence against Mr. Crumbly is stronger.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop in and say, I can't hear a damn thing. So
Okay.
that's fun. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I was going to say, you
Okay.
can't hear anything? That sucks.
Oh, David.
I know.
Yeah, but I do think, considering the last trial against Jennifer, and he actually bought a gun. So, yeah.
But I thought his lawyer was so much better. And and a lot of the stuff that came in with Jennifer didn't come in with him. And I felt like that was better for him, but I don't know if they saw it that way. Because, they brought in a lot of the stupid text messages and the affair. And they obviously, all that stuff didn't come in with him. So. And then we all know Shannon was a special lady. So, she's just a different kind of lawyer than this one. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Just listening to her representing Jennifer, she should have had at least another 5 years of experience as a lead attorney.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But this one's much better.
Yeah, but you never know.
You never know.
You actually never know with these.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that these jurors better.
I can hear you all. Oh my god. I'm so like nerve wracked. I'm like, ooh, there's a verdict. Now I can't hear anything. Oh my god.
Dave found the unmute button.
Okay. I had to unplug my headphones and plug it back into my computer. Who knows why?
Oh, so turn it off and on again worked?
Apparently, yeah, that was the key.
Be an IT specialist.
I know, right? I was like, I can't hear anything, but I hear it on like my tablet that woke me up because I was taking a little nap, and I'm like, ooh, there's no. I turned it up really loud and I set it right by my head, and like, oh, there's noise, and then I come here and it's quiet. I'm like, what is going on?
Psyched. No.
Well, I just got out of the store and my phone went ding, and I looked and it says verdict, and I was like, it's 7:00. Are they still going? And I was like, no way.
Yeah, I was emailing with the clerk, and the clerk said that judges could allow them to go as long as they want. So,
which indicates that they were kind of close to a verdict.
But yeah, we don't know what the question was. The clerk, they did have a question. The attorneys went back into chambers with the judge. The clerk told me that the judge would place it on the record the next time she goes on the record. So we have
which would be around now. Oh, the Wall of Doom.
Yeah, what's up now? Oh my god, this is just a disaster of a stream. That's what you get for doing stuff at last minute.
Yeah. Sometimes when you are watching the stream on StreamYard and having the stream up, it kind of clutters.
Yeah.
So if you only watch the stream, not on StreamYard, then it
I've been having some virus issues.
Oh no.
With my computer. I don't know. Things are like popping up. So I need to go like scrub it clean. give it some antibiotics, things like that.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be working better.
Yeah, Dave, when beautiful ladies send you things in your mail, you're not supposed to open those attachments.
Is that how that works?
Or a prince. Don't open the prince email. Stop trying to save all the princes.
The Nigerian prince.
The Nigerian prince.
Somewhere in Nigeria, there's a very wealthy man wondering, why doesn't people answer my emails? I have lots of money to just give away.
It's definitely too many sketchy sites. You know, you'd be amazed at what I have to look at for the purposes of entertaining you all. That's what I'm going to fall back on.
That's true, though.
I'm most likely waiting for James to get there.
Yeah.
This isn't my laptop. This is actually like the good gaming computer that I bought 3 months ago. The hardware is fine. The processors are fine. Because I just did like a scan of it because it was giving me issues the other day. So I think there's something buggy. The other thing is that every once in a while when I turn on StreamYard, my camera doesn't connect. And now you just saw my headphones didn't connect. So there's something up.
Yeah, I mean, StreamYard doesn't agree with my new camera. I had to buy a new one because Mr. Jingles thought the cord was a toy. And so I had to get a new camera. And StreamYard mirrored it. So I have to, in the camera, I have to mirror it. And now StreamYard put it correct.
Nice.
Okay.
I accidentally broke my headphone cable when during Jennifer Crumbley's stream. I got so excited at Shannon one day. So I had to get a new one. So this is a new cable here.
All right.
I'm nervous.
I know. Poor guy.
Yeah, he is tall. That's what I heard. He's like 6'3". I've never been around him. Actually,
all right, court is now in session. The Honorable Shirley Matthews presiding.
That was loud. Turned it down a touch.
I don't know why, but
Good evening.
no, when they said honorable, it makes me think of liar, liar every time. And that honorable.
I know. Every time I watch a trial, I still hate this part. Don't you, Jamie?
Yes.
Your
Very
Honor,
much.
calling People versus James Crumbly, case number 22279-989-FH.
Thank you, Mark Keith, on behalf of People.
Karen McDonald on behalf.
He's not allowed to take it in the cell with him.
On behalf of James Crumbly.
Mr. Crumbly, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
All right, you can.
Yeah, same as Jennifer.
I want to indicate, first of all, there was a question the media was dying to know about. I'm going to read that into the record. I consulted with the attorneys who answered the question, and so then I sent the question back in. They agreed on the answer. The jury asked, please define Article 16.13, bullet number 4, define willfully neglected and grossly negligent. The lawyers agreed to answer the question. Please see jury instruction 16.18 for the definition of gross
The
negligence.
same question as
All
last
other definitions
time.
are contained within jury instruction 16.13.
Was
I
it?
also
Yeah,
want to
the
point out
definition
that
of
there was a request by
the
media to ask the
thingy
jury members if they would be willing to remain in the
was
courthouse
asked in the
to be
prior trial.
questioned off camera. Because there would be a verdict and no other defendant pending trial, I would have been willing to do that. But the courthouse closes at 4:30, and I have continually imposed on the courthouse for the sake of this trial and the other one. I cannot impose on the staff for the deputies any further. I also want to indicate that with regard to case number 2279990 the People versus Jennifer Crumbley, there is an order restricting pretrial publicity that was entered on July 14th, 2022. That order will be set aside as soon as the verdict is read. I will also be issuing an order that will obviously not be made public in the courthouse until tomorrow morning. In addition, case number 2227999FH, the People versus James Crumbley, the same thing. The order restricting pretrial publicity was entered on July 14th, 2022. And that order will also be set aside as of the reading of the verdict. Are you ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And why did it take him like 10 hours?
Right?
11 hours.
Yeah.
How long was Jennifer?
10 hours and 48 minutes.
Yep,
Hmm.
exactly.
And this is 10 hours and some minutes. So more or less
Yeah.
the same amount.
I just boosted the court, Elephant. Hopefully that helps you all.
Come on, guys. Do the right thing.
There is a verdict, as the giant banner indicates.
All rise for the jury.
Good evening. Good evening. Be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've
Sorry,
worked really
Dave. I
hard
forgot.
and all been awaiting your decision. I know this was a very intense decision for you all to make. I believe you've selected a four-person. Was it four-person? You're the four-person. Could you read the verdict, please?
Each count.
Sure.
Guys, come on, guys. Come on.
Count one, involuntary manslaughter as to Madison Baldwin. Guilty of involuntary
God.
manslaughter as to Madison Baldwin.
Damn it.
Guys.
Count two,
Yeah. Here we go.
involuntary manslaughter as to Tate
Yeah.
Meir.
It's going to be all counts.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Tate Meir. Count three, involuntary manslaughter as to Hannah St. Juliana. Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Hannah St. Juliana. Count four, involuntary manslaughter as to Justin Schilling. Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Justin Schilling.
Thank you, four-person.
Y'all
I'm
are
going to ask
punks
this woman's poll jury.
every
So
time.
she's going to ask
This is
you-
why I'm done streaming
Jury
trial.
in seat number one, was that and is that your verdict?
It is.
Jury in seat number two, was that and is that your verdict?
It is.
Jury in seat number three, was that and is that your verdict?
It is.
Jury in seat
I know
number
there's
four,
a lot
was
of
that and
people
is
out
that
there
your
who
verdict?
cheers
Jury in seat number six,
until
was that and is that your
someone
verdict?
you know
Jury in seat number
will be
seven,
charged
was
for
that
their
and is
guilt
that your
crimes
verdict?
Yep.
because
Jury in seat
of
number
their
eight,
neglect.
was that and is that your
Or
verdict?
even you,
Jury in seat
even
number
though you
nine,
think you're
was
the
that and
best
is that your
parent in the world, your
It
kid
is.
can still make
Jury in
crimes.
seat number 11, was that and
Yeah.
is that your verdict? It is. Jury in seat number 12, was that and is that your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Jury in seat number 13, was that and is that your verdict?
It is.
Jury in seat number 14, was that and is that your verdict? It is.
Yep.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I know how hard this has been on all of you, just by reading your face. I know this has been a very hard decision. I
Oh.
appreciate your time. I'm going to ask you to return to the jury room, and I'll be there within a few minutes, all right?
All rise for the jury.
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But you know what, Dave? Despite all of that, you did
All right, you may be
create a
seated.
really awesome community of people.
Bond is revoked. Sentencing will be April 9th at 9 o'clock. in the
Off of
morning.
what you do. So
All right.
So they're going to be
I'll allow both
sentenced the
sides
same
to speak
time,
To the jury if they're interested.
same day, both April 9th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
We
you.
will,
If everyone can just remain seated.
I'm going to reach out to the attorneys of record and see see if they want to do an interview.
Yeah.
I've already spoken with Shannon Smith, so I'll reach out to what's her name, Marion? I can't remember her name.
Marielle or something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I have it written down. Will we get a press conference now? Probably not, because the courtroom is technically closed. It's been closed for like 3 hours, and so they're just going to push everybody out. If they do, it'll be outside, and it's currently like 50 degrees and rainy.
Yeah.
So I doubt very much there's going to be although there might be. I don't know. They might have set up tents. Who knows?
I mean, I feel like they want to do their Super Bowl victory lap like they always do.
Yeah. When are they rounding up all the gangbanger parents?
Yeah. This isn't right, everybody. I mean, come on. Like, this town was out for their blood, and that's what they got. And
Yeah, this was vigilante.
Yeah.
Prosecution. That's all it was. Because if you can honestly say that there is a way for these parents to know, then we're all in trouble. Because I don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, in old Greece, one of the best rhetorics to ever live said, write down 10 sentences, and I will find within those 10 sentences something to hang you with.
Yep. I believe it.
It doesn't matter how good you think you are as a parent. If your kid commits crimes, a prosecutor will find a reason to charge you if they believe they can get reelected by it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I got like all the Facebook people are saying it's right.
yeah. Well, what's right about it? I'd like to know. Because, I mean, I don't understand what you saw that was right about it, any of it.
You can see how the weather is outside. They're not, unless they've set a tent up, I don't think they're going to do a press conference out there.
Yeah. And for you over at Facebook, now I won't do it, but if I would skim through your Facebook and find something you're guilty of.
Well, Ethan's in jail, everybody. He committed the crime. He is in prison for it.
Yeah.
Why do the parents have to suffer also?
I don't like these verdicts at all because it's imposing criminal culpability on individuals when there's an intentional wrongful act of a third party.
Yeah. And there's no ban on bad parenting out there unless it's criminal. Then you charge them with that, get the CPS involved and everything. Nobody ever said the Crumblies was bad parents before this.
Nope.
Not one.
Yeah. I won't vote for Karen again. I will confess I voted for Karen.
And we have no evidence that Ethan was asking anyone for help.
He said it in a text message to his friend, but that you can't cross-examine that. And Christine asked in the chat if they were going to appeal. Of course, they're going to appeal. The two biggest things are the fact that the Ethan's text messages and his journal entries were admitted without foundation, being hearsay, also in violation of the confrontation clause. Everyone has the right to confront witnesses against you. And those statements were essentially Ethan's testimony against his parents, but they didn't have the right to confront and cross-examine that testimony. So those are the two fundamental legal issues I think need to be sussed out by the Court of Appeals.
And if it is if that will stand, what will that mean to the hearsay rule? Well, all of a sudden you have an extended hearsay rule. That means you are not allowed to face your accuser.
By the way, can I say for the first time today, I have more people watching me on YouTube than I do on X. I had almost double the people watching me on X today than I did on YouTube. That was really interesting. And if you're watching me on X, shoot me a message and let me know how you liked it.
Case since they are really found
I don't know if this is going to be
responsible
worthwhile
for this crime. Does that help or hurt the civil case in this?
No, I don't want to just. I thought he was going to interview somebody. I don't want to steal his copyrighted material, whatever, intellectual property, so I
Right.
won't play it. But I'm right. Well, in about 34 minutes, I will be interviewing Solomon Anderson. And if you know anything about the Zach Anderson case, fundamentally, it was way worse than this. Not because the law was bad. This case, the law was bad, in my opinion. The law didn't make sense with the facts.
Yeah.
In Zachariah Anderson's case, there was no evidence. So we have a missing body. We have no DNA of the defendant at the scene. We have no witness of the defendant at the scene. We have no cell phone data placing the defendant at the scene. We have no video cameras placing the defendant anywhere around. We have no video cameras on the highway showing that his vehicle was an hour away from his home. We have literally nothing as far as evidence. The one spot, and I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, the one potential physical piece of evidence, and I'll even say it's 100% the victim's one spot of the victim's DNA inside the defendant's vehicle. That's not enough because there's other reasons why it got there. They had contact with various people. He was dating, the defendant's ex-wife with kids. Transfer DNA is a thing. But I'm going to be interviewing Solomon Anderson, who's Zachariah Anderson's brother, later tonight at 8:00. So you guys check that out.
Yeah, it's clear it was DNA, not blood, because people like to say
it was not identified as blood. It wasn't identified as specifically as the defendants the victim's DNA either. There's a lot of questions about that too. But for the sake of my argument, I'm just going to assume that it was, and it's still not enough. So.
DNA is not the smoking gun as people think it is. You need corroborating evidence for DNA to even matter. It's like a witness testimony. Worthless unless there is corroborating evidence. Because you can have 50 people watching a person in a suit and everybody will have the color of the suit wrong. Or 50% will have the color of the suit wrong.
You need corroborating evidence. I did a wonderful interview with a DNA expert out of Florida for a part of a documentary I'm doing about Zachariah Anderson. And she says she deals with DNA all the time and she can identify it. And she could say, if we have 2 tests from the same vial of blood, we still can't say it's a definitive match. You need more corroborating evidence. And so you're going to hear some of that come out when I get my documentary together. The stream tonight is actually part of the documentary. The purpose of it is to do an interview with Solomon so that I can use it in the documentary. So we're not going to be pulling up chat. We're not going to be, talking a lot other than this is literally behind the scenes interview for the purposes of the documentary. So I think to answer Link's questions here, Link's Journey, by the way, awesome name. I think I'm going to say 8 to 9 years is my guesstimate. And the reason why is because they'll serve another 6. And I think that's going to be appropriate. I might do before April 9th. I might actually do a stream where I score them out. We have sentencing guidelines here in Michigan. So I'll walk through the scoring. I'll assume some information because I don't really know their entire past. And I'll show you how that works and sort of give a guideline. But I'm thinking 8 to 9 is what they're going to get. And so they'll serve another 6.
Yes.
That's my thought.
I know this sucks.
Yeah.
But
For an
don't
appellate,
keep fight or don't let it get you down, Dave. I love that you're out here doing this because if you're changing one person's mind, there's many more you're changing too.
I know.
Okay?
I
And I
stopped
will
streaming
say-
after Jennifer's trial. I was done.
Okay. Well, I will be one of those people to say that a lot of things that you've talked about, like you've flipped my mind in a lot of different ways. So it's like, it made me like think different aspects of things. And I thank you for that. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you for chiming in over there on X. I am glad. It was amazing. I was watching the numbers. We had, I think, we had over 300 people watching. I don't remember the exact number, but I was watching it, and we had like 200 some people were watching me on X today, and I had like 90 some on YouTube, which was the first time I had more on X. So that's kind of cool. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm not doing this for the watch hours. I'm just sort of doing this. So I appreciate all of it. And then I also have a bunch of people on Facebook as well. Not right now. There's only one of you watching right now, but there was a bunch of people on Facebook. So this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have anything else to say. Nick, Jamie, anything?
Young Thug trial. There was a motion to suppress video this morning, which was held outside the presence of media. They banned media from that hearing. But we found out afterwards that the court actually denied the state playing an interrogation video because it was found the cops were violating his constitutional rights.
What? We have an actual legitimate ruling in favor of the defense from a judge?
Yeah, from Judge Glanville, of all people. It was amazing. And I will do recap on day 42 and then live day 43, because we are still cross-examining Mr. Bean.
By the way,
we
yesterday you were supposed to be on my panel, sir, and I put a link to your channel in my description for yesterday's stream, although you didn't make the appearance. I just did it again today. So if you guys want to check out Nick, a link to his channel is in the description.
Thank you.
Nick's great.
Yeah, so Young Thug tomorrow, Saturday, we are continuing the Jodi Arias trial. So yeah, it's a new witness. It's
yeah, we're skipping past. Wait, not tomorrow, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Did you? I thought you said tomorrow. I was confused for a second.
No, tomorrow is Young Thug. It will be a full day from 9 a.m. until the stream is done. The court will stop around 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's about 8 hours of full stream on the Young Thug trial tomorrow. Saturday, Jodi Arias. We will finally have a new witness on the stand, and that's only because we are skipping the last 3 days of psychotherapist Lavalette, who is the origin of the Believe All Women.
Yep.
So I don't know actually what the penalties are for the safe storage laws. I don't know, honestly. It's a new law. I looked through it when it was a bill. It was part of a pack of 3 or 4, and I went through them all. I didn't look to the penalties, though, and I was mainly concerned with the red flag law. And that's the one I went through most substantially. But I don't know what the charge would be under the safe storage law if this was to happen today. I imagine it would be some sort of enhancing thing just because of the reason why it's there. So we presume somebody already did something bad with the gun. And if you're going to get them on manslaughter, that's 15 years max. I doubt the safe storage has a 15 years max. It could have an enhancing, or if they just charged you with that, it could be something lesser. But I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know.
Safe storage laws are the norm in Sweden, by the way. You have to have the gun and the pin on separate places.
Yeah, well, it's a nanny state, so we get that.
Yeah.
Does that affect you?
Welcome to communism.
Does that affect you if you're, you want it to by your side for protection in your home? You know what I mean? Like,
we are not allowed to use the guns as protection in Sweden.
Yeah,
but
the safe storage law.
I showed this to my audience because since we're not allowed to have guns, we're not allowed to have swords or axes or knives close to the door. We are allowed to have shoehorns.
What do they say? If you carry a baseball bat in your car, carry a mitt with it or something?
Yeah, and a shoehorn is made. This shoehorn is made of solid steel.
Well, I kick somebody's butt.
Let's see. Do we have a press conference we want to do?
And you are absolutely not allowed to sharpen the edges of your steel shoehorn.
Well, I just want
feel
to say,
less safe in. I
Hello,
feel
Mr.
less
Jingles.
safe
Hello. Oh, aren't you
in
cuddly?
Sweden than I do in the U.S.
really,
What
All
have
right,
you
do
done?
we want to stick around for a press conference?
I don't know.
Ugh.
It might pee me off.
I mean, what are they going to say? It was jury did
Oh,
well, blah blah
yeah.
blah blah blah. Bullshit.
We
I
got
doubt.
justice
Yeah.
for
I
everybody.
doubt they will shout out, "Watch out, inner city single moms! We're coming from you for you next." I
You
don't
don't
think
think
they
they're
will
going to
do
say
that.
that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Well, I just want to say, people, please stop like these angry mobs of like, let's make everybody pay for somebody else's crime. Like, this is ridiculous. We're doing it too much where we want justice for, I mean, we got justice. Ethan is in prison, but that wasn't enough for everybody. They wanted to go after everybody else.
Yeah, we know you're biased, Ghosterly.
Yeah,
I would rather watch you guys work on Lego projects.
Yeah,
That's going to be Saturday at 9 p.m. Don't miss out on that. We got What the Hales coming on the Lego stream Saturday.
Yay!
And then actually, when you said, hey, this guy jumped in front of the camera, and I thought he was yelling at something. We got What the Hales coming in on Saturday. Then next Saturday, we have Megan Fox. And then April 6th, we got Rob from Law and Lumber coming on. So we've got some cool Lego streams coming up.
Yay! Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here, so I am doing off I fuck and going to bed.
All right. Well, you have a good evening. I'm going to shut this down. I'm not going to do this. I don't care about the press conference. What I am going to do is if a juror speaks, I will probably post that as a standalone video at some point. But I'm going to go get ready for my interview with Solomon Anderson.
Yep.
So we will we'll just leave you with, everyone seems to love my exit song. So I will put that on. You guys can dance away to it. And I'm not telling you what it is. It's my secret. And I will see you all in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you, Becca.
Oh, you got 6K.
Yeah.
Did I know this? I feel like I knew this, but congratulations anyways.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta